I acknowledge the uncertainty that this announcement will generate for those currently employed in the TAC class program, both in defence and industry. I know that you have worked tirelessly to deliver the TAC class program. In doing so, you have developed some of the most in-demand skills, not just in this country, but anywhere in the world. You are vital to Australia's future in securing this new capability. What we've invested in you, what we've invested in the program with the attack class to now, is an investment which is setting us up for what we go forward with as a country at this critical time. Your skills are in unprecedented demand because of the commitments the government has made to embark on the largest regeneration of the Royal Australian Navy since World War II. We need you, we needed you, and we will still need you, and we will continue to enlist you in this great national effort to ensure the skills that have been developed are kept with this great national enterprise. One of the key defence priorities of the government has been to build our continuous naval shipbuilding program. This, of course, is enhanced by these decisions and will be further supported by the AUKUS partnership that will provide further capabilities into the future, some of which not yet even imagined. In South Australia, it will continue to be the home for the Collins-class submarine full-cycle docking. I know this is a decision that has been eagerly awaited in South Australia. I had made it very clear on my recent and ongoing visits to South Australia that we would determine this matter once high-level strategic issues had been decided. It's clear those matters are now decided, and it is important, strategically important, that we maintain the full-cycle docking capability there in South Australia, and we continue with those operations there. In addition, we will continue beyond 2026 with the full life of type extension of the 6 Collins-class boats. That will commence in 2026 and be on a 2-year drumbeat. In addition to that, we will, with our Hobart-class destroyers, undergo their combat system upgrade at Osborne from 2024. So there will be a lot getting done. South Australia, and particularly Osborne, will be a hub for Australia's naval shipbuilding ambitions and programs. Our investments in Western Australia, our other great shipbuilding centre, will continue and are significant. And I was able to discuss these with Premier McGowan this morning. He is aware, as I am, 3 different classes of ships are under construction in the West right now, with more to follow over the coming decades. 10 Arafura-class offshore patrol vessels, 21 Guardian-class patrol boats, 6 Evolved Cape-class patrol boats, up to 8 new mine countermeasure and military survey vessels, an ice-rated replacement for the Navy's Ocean Protector, a new large salvage and repair vessel, and up to 4 support ships for the enhanced undersea surveillance system. Western Australia will continue to play a key role in sustaining Navy's fleet, with Collins-class submarine intermediate and mid-cycle dockings continuing at Henderson through and until the mid-2040s. The government will also work with the Western Australian government, as we discussed this morning, to invest in a large dry dock at Henderson, which will enable naval and commercial vessels from Australia and around the region to be maintained in the West for decades to come. Government's investments will also see the establishment of regional maintenance centres in New South Wales, the Northern Territory and far north Queensland, providing sustainment hubs through which local businesses can contribute to nationwide supply chains. But at its heart, today's announcements are about the oldest of friendships, the strongest of values and the deepest of commitment. That's what it takes to have a forever partnership. And I believe that this forever partnership will set Australia up. But not just Australia, our partners in ASEAN, our family in the Pacific, who we love dearly, our Quad partners, our bilateral strategic partners in the region, our great friends in New Zealand. I spoke to Prime Minister Ardern yesterday. She was my first call because of the strength of our relationship and the relationship between our countries. All in the region will benefit from the peace and the stability and security that this partnership will add to our region. It's there to add, it's there to contribute, it's there to support for everyone in the region. That's what we want in Australia. and that's what we're always committed to. And with that, I will note on another matter, today we will hit 70% of the country aged over 16 who have had their first dose. That 70% double dose and 80% double dose mark is within plain sight. Keep going, Australia.